Hello, everyone, and this Panthers Corner is brought to you by Blow the Whistle Sports, and I am your host, Wayne Holloway, and it's a wonderful feeling. The Carolina Panthers just went out there and gave it to the Los Angeles Rams, and it seems like Coach Canales watches the show because he hasn't been doing the winning formula, and now it seems like he has the secret ingredient to our success. And I hope he watches it over and over again. Give the ball to Rico and Suave, aka Thunder and Lightning. Rico Suave. Our guys, my goodness, I got caught up for a minute there because I'm just basking in the ambiance of that Carolina W, and they ran it down their throat. Ran it down their throat. And yes, Bryce Young didn't just dink and dunk, down the field pass plays. But I'm super excited, and I'm very excited to introduce my co-host for today, and he goes by the name of Mr. Derek Ori. How you doing, sir?
What's up, Panther Nation?
Yes, sir. We in here. We in here, and we did that, Derek. How was the ambiance out there at Downey Brewing Company?
All they could hear was the roar of our side of the room, the excitement of our side of the room throughout the whole game.
man, I wish I could have been there, but you see, I still got the ugly hat on, and you guys forgive me. I lost a bet. That game when we lost against the 49ers, I still got to wear this hat for the whole week. And yes, I'm tired of wearing it. Tired of wearing it. Can't wait to get back to my Carolina.
You should have
But
came out anyway.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody know what it is. Where my heart is at. But Derek, let's get down to this first question I got for you. Be honest, sir. Did you expect for us to win this game?
No, 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 not at all. I was hoping for a close game, and that's about all I could really expect out of it. Um, that first drive when they scored, I was like, "Oh, here we go." Then we came right back and scored. I was like, "All right, well, we might have a game." And then when I saw our defense stepping up, I was like, all right, we got something here.
Mm-hmm.
So, so defense was key. This definitely key this game.
Right,
Um,
right.
I don't think we could have outpaced the Rams without the turnovers. So, the defense. I mean, our offense did its thing, but the defense was the key also.
All I'm gonna say is people have been saying I've been delusional, but I've seen it from this team since day one. Now, I know we've been playing horrible, but I knew the players that we had. I seen flashes, even in some of these losses that we had, these horrible losses. I understood it was play calling. I know Bryce Young has made mistakes, but he's made mistakes with the plays that have been called. If we use this formula, we can beat anybody. I want all our Panther brethren out there to understand we beat the number one team in the NFC, and it was not a fluke. We took it to them with our players. And I want to keep it in mind, we were hurt at defense, and it doesn't matter long as you control the time of the game. Run it down their throats. So call me delusional if you want to, but we got the pieces. We got the pieces. Now, Derek, how about that defense without JC Horn?
Like I said, we were still a little suspect. Like I said, they were still able to move the ball on us. But the key to the game were the turnovers. So when we needed the turnovers, we got the turnovers, and the offense did their thing, and that was enough to win the game.
Yeah, what we did it without J.C. Horn. Is our defense shaping up to be elite as we grow? What do you think that we're missing even when J.C. Horn comes back?
We need a linebacker, yeah,
Right,
to stop the run.
right,
Yeah, we're still showing that we can't stop the run.
right.
So, and that's what they were doing to us.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but that defense has been picking it up.
yeah,
They've
yeah,
been picking it
yeah.
up.
But that was their most of their yards were on the ground because
Exactly.
we can't we still struggle with stopping the run.
Yes,
So
and without our
linebacker,
number one corner, we still give a number one quarterback problems with throwing the
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
I love that. With that being said, um, is it time to put Jimmy Horn in at wideout and sit Xavier Legette?
I think I think he should be in the rotation. Um, he's doing no good sitting on the bench, and you know, either way, either we develop Jimmy Horn or we develop again. Either way, we have to develop him.
See,
So
this is my thing.
put them both in rotation and
Yeah, but this is my thing.
play the hot hand, kind of like today.
True,
Chiba was a hot hand today.
right?
You
But
know, so
they were balanced. They were
yeah,
balanced. What I would like to see is them to flip it. How Horn sits on the bench, make Legette sit on the bench and put Horn in and bring Legette in off the bench for plays
yeah,
to see if he steps up. Because Horn, when he comes in, he gives our offense a certain boost. I want to see that speed on at wide receiver. I think that extra speed at wide receiver would give us another open person, because I don't think some people are Panther and brother and watch really when the plays are called and when they're executed. There always has to be a back shoulder throw, or just like he threw that pass to McMillan where he has to lead the wide receiver.
mm,
It, Legetton is he's barely open. He's a window type receiver, and we need that speed receiver where it's just an easy pass. Run nice routes, and Bryce can get the ball to him. I just like to see him switch it up to see if that will give Legette that boost in his step, that pep in his step to make him
yeah,
step it up.
yeah.
Can you see the progress from Bryce Young?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I always see the progress when our running game is working
Right, right,
because there's not we're not putting the weight of the world on his shoulders. I feel
right,
like when he has the weight of the world on his shoulders, he struggles.
right,
When our offense is balanced and he does not, it's just not all on him. He tends to be, I'm not gonna say more focused, but he handles it better.
right.
So but he's definitely developing, and he's definitely showing that he can throw the long ball. So
Exactly.
I think a lot of it's play calling too. So um,
All play calling to me.
yeah. So he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right.
In your heart of hearts, do you think he'll turn into what we need him to be in the long run?
I don't think he'll ever be a game changer, but he could be the game manager,
Hmm. Hmm.
and that's all you need is a game manager. Some of
Right.
our best quarterbacks were game managers
Right.
in the NFL.
Who
So
can you put any of them out there that were good game managers?
I think oh damn, I can't think of his name. From the Patriots,
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady was a game manager.
Wow. I would call Tom Brady a game changer.
He was a game manager.
Wow.
I think a game changer can do it all. He can do it all. How often do you see him run the ball, take a hit? Cam was a game changer. He did it all.
Oh, okay. I see. Now I see. Because some people their definition of game changer is different. Yours is
Yeah,
game changer. He has to be able to do every aspect of the ball.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I feel like Tom Brady. He was a manager. He sat back. He was elite. I'm not taking that away from him,
Right.
but he managed the game.
Right.
Um, and he and pick you apart with his management.
Hmm. Okay.
Whereas Cam, someone like Cam, or even Baker Mayfield, will take charge of the game with their feet and do it all. They can be your runner, they can be your passer, they could do whatever, and they could change the game completely.
Wow. Wow. I see. I see. I see. I my definition of game changer is a little different, but I can see your point. Um and it makes sense. A game changing quarterback in your definition is somebody who can run the ball, pass the ball, and take a hit when he needs to take a hit. Okay, all right, all right. Uh, I I can go with that. I can go with that. I think Bryce Young would turn into exactly what we need. I think Bryce Young can be a game changer. I believe that he has to grow into the game changer. When Bryce Young got to Carolina, Bryce Young had two coaches. He started off with Frank Wright. In my opinion, Frank Wright didn't like Bryce Young from the jump. He wanted CJ Stroud. He got derailed and got Bryce Young. So he was ready to be out of Carolina when that happened. He did nothing to make Bryce Young look good. He did nothing to Bryce Young's strength. When you draft a quarterback, you're supposed to draft a quarterback that you can see yourself working with and you already have something in mind for his strengths. Frank Wright had basically ready to pack up once he didn't get CJ Stroud, in my opinion. I think Frank Wright was totally pissed off with the owner, and that's how he left Carolina. But Bryce Young was drafted here. He had to go through somebody who wanted to show the owner this is not the person you should have drafted. Then he got Wilkes, and then Wilkes, um, he was out of here. He was out of here. No, wait a minute. Wilkes didn't cross Bryce, did he? Yeah, he did. No, who was it?
No,
It was Frank Wright. Then when Frank Wright got his walking papers, who came in after him?
it was Wells.
It was Wilkes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Bryce Young had to go through philosophies. Frank Wright's philosophy was different from Wilkes' philosophy. And now Coach Canales' philosophy is different from Frank Wright's and Wilkes. They don't have the same philosophy. And I need my Panther brethren out there to understand that for a rookie, that's a lot to deal with. You have to go through three different regimes, three different philosophies, only for the team to end up with Coach Canales. And now our whole culture is being changed to his philosophy. People don't realize when you get a new regime in there, a new quarterback, a new coach, there's a whole different philosophy that comes in with on all facets of the ball, from defense to offense. And everybody has to change. We had to change 3 times within the last 3 years. I don't think people really grasp that concept. You know what I'm talking about there?
yep,
Like, that's a lot for a team, and then now we've adopted Coach Canales' philosophy, and it's starting to overtake the whole team. Everybody's understanding it. They understand what he wants. They like him as a coach. I just need for his play calling to stay right where it's at right now and improve from there. Because we've won these big games, and then he'll come back like, you know what? We had a balanced attack last week, but you know what? I want Bryce Young to throw 50 times, and we're only going to run twice or 6 times.
Yeah.
It can't be like that. It can't be like that, and that makes your quarterback looks bad, and it makes the defense look bad. It makes everybody seem like they're off or they're not doing something right because he's changed the philosophy within the philosophy. it, it's not a good look for a team, but rather than be long-winded, let's just bask in the obvious of this Carolina win. And what do you say about that, Derek?
Keep pounding.
Yes, sir. Keep pounding. We'll see y'all next week. Drop them in the comments. Let us know how y'all feel about things. We care and we understand. And even if you don't have the same opinion, let us know so we can talk about it. Panthers Corner next week. We'll see y'all.